A few hours before SmackDown tonight, we got a brand new tweet by the Wyatt Sicks account, and obviously lots of coding, and then the final sentence, the time draws near. To the best of our knowledge, we believe that HR 1987 refers to Hellraiser 1987, the year the film came out. D2SA20, obviously you see it there on the poster, demon to some, angel to others. I love the idea that that is in reference to Alexa Bliss having split personalities. To some, she's an angel. To others, she's a demon. I've seen a lot of people talking about that, and I really do like the idea, and I think you could be right. The final line that we got to mention in the middle, WHSSTSY, we believe is a quote from the movie, "We have such sights to show you," obviously talking about potentially what the Wyatt Sicks and Alexa Bliss will do in the future. Well, tonight, Roxanne Perez would pin Bayley in a 6-woman tag team match that included 5 participants entered into the women's chamber. After the match, Alexa Bliss showed up. She would hit Roxanne Perez with the Abigail DDT, and then a glitch would happen. There are some really interesting things inside this glitch, including the Firefly funhouse door. Look at that image. You can see an eye in the door. We saw this in the final episode of the funhouse where Bray was teasing something coming through the door. Another picture of Alexa Bliss, this time the one where her tongue would emerge in the funhouse with an added red circle to it. Is this some kind of dark form of Alexa Bliss that Bray was hinting at years ago? And a picture of the Wyatt Sicks. Undeniable at this point what is happening. The Wyatt Sicks making a statement. One thing worth mentioning, SummerSlam 2019 was hosted in Toronto, which was the debut match of The Fiend Bray Wyatt. If there is a true form to Alexa Bliss, could we see that in Toronto at the Elimination Chamber tomorrow? I have to mention the final line from commentary. We had 5 of the 6, but the 6th tends to do her own thing. Now, obviously that's in reference to the chamber, but could it also be applied to the reference to being the 6th member of the Wyatt Sicks, and Alexa Bliss will do her own thing? This is things you might have missed from WWE Smackdown. Make sure you've hit the like button, and if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too. So 90 minutes before Smackdown tonight, WWE hosted the Elimination Chamber kickoff show. Now this was actually quite strange because this was done in the arena of Smackdown tonight, and it was kind of quiet. There was definitely some kind of issues going on. What the hell happened here? I have no idea, but we got a special guest of LOBG. The hell is that? How does this happen though, seriously? As always, the kickoff was hosted by Kathy Kelly. I wonder if she's done something with her hair. Dunno. WWE though would show us the arena all set up for the Elimination Chamber event tomorrow night. Look at this. I can't remember them actually showing an arena 24 hours in advance, so pretty cool to see. One of the big questions though for tomorrow, will Cody Rhodes sell his soul to The Rock? That is the question. It's all people are talking about. And this was mentioned multiple times during the kickoff show by CM Punk. Now, interestingly, CM Punk obviously would say to Kathy Kelly that, you know, maybe this is his final year to main event WrestleMania. And if he doesn't get it done tomorrow, does he have to call in a favor? Does he have a soul to sell? Could CM Punk sell his soul to The Rock to main event WrestleMania? And maybe selling your soul to The Rock is worth the consideration. As Cody would show up to SmackDown tonight, he was escorted to his own private dressing room, courtesy of The Rock. And look at this, Cody looked happy. He had a seafood platter, he had wine on tap, he had everything he could want. And R-Truth on the sofa. Brilliant. Honestly, this was absolute gold, as R-Truth would basically tell Cody maybe it's worth considering. But yes, he would eat the seafood platter too. Drew McIntyre would lay it on thick with Cody Rhodes in the back tonight. Obviously talking about Cody selling his soul. Drew saying he wouldn't know what he would do in that position. Obviously a lot of people wondering if Cody doesn't sell his soul, could Drew McIntyre? Interestingly tonight, Drew McIntyre would actually interrupt the John Cena vignette, and he would come to the commentary desk, obviously right in front of the WrestleMania sign, maybe that's a sign for Drew to win tomorrow. And of course, cut a little pipe bomb of his own. Really going to town on an absent John Cena. And John Cena's absence was something that was talked about a lot tonight. Drew McIntyre talking about how John Cena just put himself inside the chamber, how John Cena never shows up. He even made fun of John Cena's bald spot. I mean, we've all done it though, haven't we? But this was really good from Drew McIntyre. Of course, Damian, Seth would come out and followed by CM Punk. This would be exactly what you expect it to be. Everyone hates each other ahead of the Elimination Chamber. And then John Cena's entrance music would hit. But it would be Logan Paul. The troll is real. Got to question it though. With Logan coming out to John Cena's theme song, could this be a sign of John Cena versus Logan Paul? I will give WWE their credit here. I have no idea who's winning tomorrow night, and that's really good. And I also have no idea what the stories could be for WrestleMania. I think I've got an idea, but then there's alternatives, and I think they've done a good job of providing that. The Miz would also confront Cody Rhodes tonight, saying that he lives in Hollywood. The Rock is Hollywood. He even said to Cody, do you want to just be like a fourth judge on a talent show, or do you want everything? Because there's a whole lot more than the WWE. The Miz being very direct, saying that Cody should side with The Rock. While CM Punk would tell Cody Rhodes that he wants Cody to turn that offer sideways and shove it up The Rock's candy ass, he also said that a young CM Punk would have taken the offer. Just saying. Well, Kathy Kelly would lay it on thick tonight with Cody Rhodes. Michael Cole, obviously it's a joke from earlier, don't worry about it. But yes, The Rock had one final gift for Cody Rhodes tonight, a brand new truck. The Rock would appear on the screen and he would talk about the fact him and Cody have been texting, they FaceTimed. Cody has been talking to his dad. The Rock knows because he's been talking to Dusty too. And The Rock would reveal a weight belt, Cody's soul, with the date Dusty Rhodes died. Oh my God. Like it or hate it, I'm telling you, tomorrow night is going to be super interesting. What will Cody Rhodes do? Will Cody sell his soul? And how long until we can buy his soul? At least Cody's soul weight belt on WWE Shop. Oh boy. Sami Zayn was on SmackDown tonight live in the ring. And Kevin Owens was live in the ring down the road in the arena for tomorrow night's Elimination Chamber. I genuinely thought that could have been pre-recorded and Kevin Owens could have attacked Sami Zayn. That didn't happen. But this was a very clever way to keep these two separated ahead of their unsanctioned fight tomorrow night at the Elimination Chamber. Things have got super personal between KO and Sami. And honestly, I said it on Raw video, I honestly think this is going to be the highlight of Elimination Chamber for me, match-wise anyway. I think these two men are going to go absolutely cuckoo bananas, and I can't wait for it. Toronto's own Trish Stratus would start the show tonight with a promo talking about how important it was for her to perform at the Elimination Chamber, the first time ever that her kids will see her perform live. Her tag partner tomorrow night, Tiffany Stratton, would come out, and obviously they would be in sync in throwing their jerseys to the crowd, etc. I've got to be honest though, I found this super cheesy. It just felt very scripted, very rehearsed. I don't know, but you know what? It's Trish and Tiffy. What's not to like? The Mountie! No, Piper Niven and Chelsea Green would come to the ring, and this would set up our first match of the night. Champion versus champion. Tiffany Stratton versus Chelsea Green. It would be Nia and Candice, though, attacking Trish on the outside, and then Tiffany as well. This would cause a disqualification, and then it would be a brawl in the ring. But Trish and Tiffy would stand tall. We found out tonight was meant to be the Street Profits versus Los Garza. By the way, you want to send our congratulations to Angel Garza, who announced on social media this past week that he became a father again. The match never happened though, as the Street Profits were making their entrance. They would be attacked by DIY. All the tag teams would come out. Actually a pretty decent pop tonight for pretty deadly, considering there was no theme song, etc. But this was just a good old-fashioned WWE brawl amongst the tag teams. I've got to admit, SmackDown's tag division is probably the best thing that's benefited from SmackDown being 3 hours long. Worth noting as well, Nathan Frazier jumping onto social media saying, "Don't think we've forgotten," alongside a picture of Fraxium having a stare down with DIY. Could we see Fraxium get involved in this SmackDown tag chaos? Solo Sikoa gave Jacob Fatu his spot in the United States Championship #1 Contenders Tournament tonight on SmackDown. I kind of wonder, does Solo want Jacob to fail to blame Jacob? Well, Jacob wouldn't fail the first qualification match as he would defeat Andrade to advance. A little bit later, LA Knight would advance, defeating Santos Escobar. And after pulling off an Eddie Guerrero cheating tactic, Carmelo Hayes would defeat Braun Strowman to advance tonight. That would leave us with a very awesome triple threat match for tonight's main event match. Jacob Fatu, Carmelo Hayes, LA Knight. After Jacob Fatu did all the work, though, he was pulled out of the ring and LA Knight would steal the win. What does this mean for Jacob? Does Solo now have some words to say to Jacob Fatu as Jacob Fatu failed? Really good SmackDown tonight. For me, lots of hype for tomorrow's Elimination Chamber. Very solid, 8.5 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts, as always, in the comment section down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Turn on those notifications. You'll never miss an upload. Like the video, share the video. See you next time. Peace!